welcome back. Today we're going to be doing some predominantly stretching exercises that are going to help stretch out the front of the chest and the shoulders and to engage and wake up the muscles back here. We tend to find with daily postures on computers, whatever we're doing, we tend to have this kind of posture, which means these muscles are constantly tightened and shortened and these ones are constantly lengthened. And we need to address that and rebalance it. So we need to open this front area and wake these muscles up and get them moving again. So we're just going to do 4 exercises today that are designed to do exactly that. However, from day-to-day activities, you do need to think about, am I slouching? The best way to address that is to think about your breastbone, lifting it. You think about lifting the breastbone. As soon as you do that, you will work these muscles back here to pull yourself up through the spine. The next thing is just to bring those shoulders back and down. Just do a shoulder roll back and down to keep them from coming up here in this position here. So back and down, breastbone lifted, and then think about the position your chin is in, parallel to the floor, that you're not sticking your chin out or letting the head hang down. Try to think about the chin being parallel. With that, you'll find that you will breathe better because you're not closing yourself in through the chest, and that you're going to be less prone to backache. If those muscles are constantly lengthened, they get weak and they get lazy, so they need working, and this needs opening up. So let's get started. You will need, doesn't have to be an exercise band, it can be a belt, a dressing gown, cord, anything like that that will allow you to hold on to. And the other thing you will also be needing at some point is a cushion for your head. A cushion, pillow, anything like that is fine. All right, so we're going to start, and we're going to start in a parallel position here, seated upright. If that's uncomfortable, lift your hips by sitting on a cushion or do it in a chair. That's absolutely fine. You don't have to be seated on the floor for this one. You're going to reach the arms out in front of you. All right, now as I turn sideways so you can see better to begin with. This is here, you're reaching forward, you're going to protract your shoulders, but as you do that, you're just going to engage the abs and just round the spine a little bit, all right? And then from here, you're going to open the chest and pull the arms back and down and think about lifting that breastbone, all right? So we're going to protract and come forwards, engaging the abs. This is your breath out. Now your breath in is to lift that breastbone open and actually squeeze those arms back as far as feels comfortable. Okay, exhale, belly button to spine, bring the arms forwards, actually let those shoulder blades move on the back of your ribs. And then inhale, lift that breastbone, open that chest and pull those arms back as far as feels comfortable. Don't overstretch here. So exhale, belly button to spine, reach, drop the head down just a little bit, look towards your heels. Now breathe in, lift the chin ever so slightly and pull those arms back. Exhale, breathe out through your mouth. Nice deep breath in. Now send the breath in, keep going with the arms to the whole of this area, not just the chest, all around the back and the sides. Exhale, belly button to spine, reach. Breathe in, slight look up, open and stretch the anterior shoulder and all these muscles at the front of the chest. One more, exhale and inhale and release. Good. You can either place the legs in this position here if it feels more comfortable, or extend the legs so you also work at improving your hamstring flexibility as well. We're going to have the arms in this position here, but we are going to extend the back arm today to keep this theme of these muscles back here working and opening the chest. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open both arms today as we do the spine twist. We're going to breathe out to turn, opening both arms and we're having that feeling of just gently squeezing the shoulder blades back and down in a V shape. Don't jam them together. So I'm going to exhale, turn, extend my arms, open my chest and breathe in to come center. Engage these muscles here and try to keep your legs still. Now, drop the shoulders down. If you feel that you're getting tension up here with the back arm when you extend through the elbow, have the feeling of just dropping the elbow and the hand lower than shoulder height. Breathe in, center. Okay, exhale, turn. Inhale, center. Engage between the shoulders, open that chest. If you want to open the chest even more, think thumbs up as you open and slightly backwards with the thumbs. So you're going to rotate the thumbs upwards, slightly backwards, and release. And you're going to get a lot more opening through here. One more. And inhale, center, and release. All right, the last two exercises. You're going to go down to lying down. This is where you need your pillow or your cushion. And you need to make sure that when you have your head on the cushion, the majority of the cushion is behind you, because you're going to need to roll back onto it and you don't want to roll off it. All right, so we're going to have the head here. I'm going to come forward so I need space behind me. Hand on hand. Waist is lifted, hip bone on hip bone, knees together. I'm going to breathe in to bring this arm up, and I'm going to turn my head to look at my arm. Now when I exhale, I'm not just opening the arm. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to roll my upper body back towards the mat, my shoulders. Opening through this chest. Take a breath in, stay here. And exhale to come over. Now I have the sofa in the way. You might find that if you're, depending on your range of motion, your mobility, breathe in to come up, keep that shoulder away from the ear. Just roll your upper body, your shoulder blades back towards the floor. You may be able to continue and get the arm pretty much to the floor. Fantastic. Breathe in, hold, and exhale, come back. But as always, listen to your body. Inhale up. Keep that waist lifted. Exhale, make sure the hips don't roll back. Just the upper body from the waist. Go slowly so you have time to stop if something doesn't feel right. Breathe in, stay. And exhale, return. One more. Breathe in, up. Exhale, roll back. Breathe in, hold. And exhale, return. Okay, so I'm actually going to spin around. And we're going to do exactly the same thing on the other side. So I'm going to make myself comfortable with my head, plenty of cushion behind me, one hand on top of the other, hip bones stacked, knees up in front, waist lifted, breathing in to lift the arm, look at it, and then exhale, keeping the hips still, turn from the waist, taking that upper body back, breathing in to stay, and exhale to return. Breathe in, keeping the shoulder away from my ear. Exhale, rolling back with the head as well, keeping those hips still. Like I said, I'm going to bend my elbow because I can go a little bit further. Breath in, stay. And exhale to return. Two more, waist lifted. Breathe in, reach up, look up. Exhale, rotate that torso towards the floor. Take a deep breath in, back inside, stay there. Exhale. Last one, breath in. Exhale, open that chest, really open, open, open as far as you can go. Deep breath in. And exhale all the way back over. Fantastic. All right, the last exercise, you're going to be lying face down. If you feel you're going to be more comfortable by just having a cushion underneath your forehead, not underneath the whole of your face, literally just underneath your forehead so you don't squash your nose, that's all. And then you need your band, your belt, whatever it is you're going to use. It doesn't have to be too long, it only needs to be something you can hold that's shoulder width apart. I suggest you watch the first rep, and then I'll give you a couple of seconds to come down and lie down so that you can see what I'm doing rather than straining your neck to be watching and doing the exercise at the same time. So the position you will be in is with your legs parallel face down. I have my hands shoulder width apart. My back of my hands are not touching the floor. I have the belt or the band resting at full arm length here with the palms facing upwards. Take an underhand grip. All right. The movement is going to be a slight pull open on your band, and ever such a slight, you're going to roll the shoulders inwards towards the spine, and a very slight lift to encourage you to open the chest, but slight. I'm not talking up here. That's going to cause tension in the upper part of the shoulders and the neck. All right. So you can come down to lying down and listen to what I'm saying. With my legs parallel, the band resting just below the buttocks. It depends on your arm length where the band sits.
but shoulder width apart, palms facing up. We're going to breathe in to come up, to encourage the chest open, and exhale to go down. So as I breathe in, I'm going to pull up my thigh muscles so I feel my knees lift, squeeze my buttocks, pull up my pelvic floor, and I'll slide my hands down towards my knees, lifting the upper body, rolling those shoulders in, and ever so slightly pull on the band and lift my hands, ever so slightly. Then exhale, return slowly to the floor and relax. So breath in, thighs, bum, pelvic floor, abs. Slide the hands towards the back of the knees, lifting the head and the chest, pulling gently on the band, rolling those shoulders in, lifting ever so slightly, and then exhale to go back down. All right, hold your hands a little wider so they're now not balancing on the back of the legs, and pull on the band all the time. Here we go. Breathe in, thighs, bum, pelvic floor, abs. Roll those shoulders in. More slight lift of the band, but don't change the angle of your neck. Exhale, go back down. Assist your back with your bum. Here we go. Breathe in, thighs, bum, abs. Roll those shoulders back so you really open that chest. Inhaling on the way up, and exhale to go back down. Again, inhale, thighs, bum, abs. As you come up and pull on the band, just turn the palms to face in ever so slightly as you lift, and exhale. Down you go. One more. Thighs, buttocks, pelvic floor, abs, sliding those hands towards the knees, rolling, lifting, and back down. Well done. You can take the band away, place the hands underneath your shoulders, and then in a kneeling up position, just bring the hands behind you, slide the hands down, lift that breastbone, lift your chin ever so slightly, and release. And then in a seated posture, just think about your posture. Are you still lifting that breastbone, shoulders back and down, core engaged, and chin parallel to the floor so your neck is in a nice neutral position? And think about this posture, sending the breath in, back and sides several times throughout the day, especially if you're sat working on computers, anything like that, or sat for long periods of time watching TV. Just think about your posture once in a while and give these exercises a go. Thanks for joining me. Give me the thumbs up if you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you soon. Bye.